So another recent case surrounding the tenant fee ban. So in 2019, the government decided letting agents and landlords, not just letting agents, could no longer charge any fees to tenants for the creation, the renewal, the extension or the termination of tenancies. So for letting agents, it was catastrophic. We lost 20% of our increase of our rents. It was of our income. Sorry, it was awful. But we got over it, and the ban is in place, and it is what it is, and we need to make sure that we're adhering to it. But in a recent case, and this is for you guys, if you do charge your tenants anything, please bear this in mind. In a recent case, a tenant of a shared house wanted to leave the property, and he left and he replaced it with another tenant. Now, this is very normal in houses that are shared. The agent charged the outgoing tenant £394 for the change. Now, the agent did provide a breakdown of the charges, which included referencing of a new tenant, a property visit, and a new tenancy agreement. Now, within the tenant fee ban, we have a cap that allows an agent or a landlord to charge no more than £50 for a change of sharer or for a change to the contract. No more than £50 can be charged, including VAT. So when this tenant took them to court, the tribunal decided that the amount that was charged was not reasonable and fell foul of the tenant fee ban, and ordered the agent to return the money, £394 minus 50, so £344 back to the tenant, because they deemed that this was unlawful. You can charge tenants some payments, and as you can see here, a change of contract is capped at £50, including VAT. Reasonable costs can be charged, but an agent must prove that it's something outside of normal transactions. And I can tell you now, a change of sharer would not fall outside of usual transactions. Early termination fees can be charged. So if you as a landlord pay a letting agent to move a tenant into a property, and that tenancy is for 12 months. 6 months down the line, your tenant wants to leave early. Your letting agent will charge you again to find you another tenant. You are well within your rights to charge the tenant a 6-month proportion of your relet costs, because you've paid for a relet for 12 months. You're only getting 6. You can't charge them the full fee because that may be deemed unreasonable, but you can recover your costs. And the point of this is to put landlords in the same position they would have been if the contract had been fulfilled. Reason I mention this is landlords don't fall foul of this because the penalties are huge. £5,000 per prohibited payment and £30,000 for repeat offenders. One of the most common things that you may take as a prohibited payment may be the deposit. So landlords, please bear in mind and remember that deposits are capped at 5 weeks rent. Anything more than 5 weeks rent is a prohibited payment,